Hey everybody, it's Greg Rice. We're here at Nexus Property Management's headquarters in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and we're going to talk about closing on your rental property. People are always complaining, myself included, why the hell is this taking forever to close? I got things to do. I got rent checks to cash. Let's go. All right? Me as the buyer. The bottom line is there are so many moving parts in the closing transaction that you really can't rush. You really can't speed up. It is what it is. Okay? So first off, you have to locate the property that you're going to buy. Step one. Number two, you need to get that offer accepted. Number three, you need to get a purchase and sales agreement in place. Number four, you need to send a deposit check to a neutral third party, either the closing attorney, sometimes it's the brokerage that's handling the listing. You need somebody to hold that deposit. Step five, you're going to have a home inspection, whether it's checking for maintenance, repairs, or even lead or pest control. Number six, you're going to negotiate any type of contingencies or compromises if things need to be repaired, if monies need to be credited at closing, etc. Step number seven, you need to locate insurance for the property. Step number eight, you need to do a title check to make sure that you have free and good, marketable, insurable title when you buy that property. Number nine, okay, now we need to get the bank's approval. You need to get that commitment letter for the loan. All right, they need to say, yes, we promise to give you this loan so long as X, Y, and Z contingencies are met. Step number 10, you need to meet those contingencies, whether it's reserve requirements, asset requirements, income requirements, whatever it may be to satisfy that commitment. Step number 11, you need to organize and get that closing date squared away. Step number 12, you got to show up to the closing, understand all the paperwork that you're doing. Step 13, you got to get the keys from the seller. You got to get the tenant estoppels, the lease agreements, etc. I could keep going. It's so comprehensive. And you have multiple parties involved. From the realtors, okay, the brokerage, the closing attorney, sometimes a separate title insurance, title attorney, insurance agency, okay, the bank, most importantly, paralegals, banker's assistants, home inspector. It's crazy. There are so many pieces of the puzzle that you really can't rush it. And some banks, lenders that is, do a great job of getting closings done as soon as possible. But the bottom line is they typically all of those steps have to be walked through at a certain speed. Now sometimes people waive inspections, other times they're cash buyers, etc. So it trims away a little bit of the fat, but the bottom line is it's just too many things that have to happen. And in a perfect world, and I've proposed, okay, in interviews that I've done with closing attorneys, could we ever just simplify this and make this a button? Could you just say, I like this house, click. It's my house now. They hook in your bank account, they get your social security information, the house is yours. And closing attorneys have told me, Greg, it's just never going to happen. There's always going to be that wet signature required, that kind of antiquated process, because that's how things are. Okay, town halls, city halls, still accepting paper filings for the most part. Some have gone digital, but the majority of them are still, okay, dealing in paper. You have to go down there, you have to record the deed, etc. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. And I hope that technology can improve that over time to make it more efficient, because right now it could take you 60, 90, 120 days to acquire a property. All right, that's a long time. That's a lot of time, especially if you're buying multiple properties. So again, just to summarize, super comprehensive to buy a property just because of the amount of stimulus, the amount of people that are involved with that transaction. So if you have any questions, if you want to know more about the closing process or what steps to take when you're buying a rental property, just let us know. Once again, Greg Rice from Nexus Property Management, your property and your home buying process vanished.